Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on PrimeTime Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? Man, look, hey, July 29th is coming a lot closer than a lot of people think. And with a mega fight brewing amongst us, I see something spectacular on the horizon. I see a fight that will mesmerize millions. I see a fight that will be talked about long after it is over. I see a fight that many boxers at this stage in their career would not even entertain. But here we have two fighters, two of the elite, two of the best welterweights in our era, in our time, going against each other, head up, mano a mano. And I'm talking about none other than Errol the Truth Spence and Terence Bud Crawford. I'm telling you right now, this is one of the best fights that on paper, in fantasy, even in imagination, it is one of the biggest fights you could dream of, you could desire. And a lot of people said that it won't gonna happen. A lot of people talked about, Al Heyman, PBC, Showtime, and this, that, and the third. But what they didn't understand is Showtime was just in a transition. See, some people are not privileged to certain things, and then some people don't care. Some people don't care. They're going to go off of their opinion only. They don't care about what the truth and the facts may be. But, hey, we ain't even talking about that right now. What I'm here to talk about is a recent interview that both fighters did on the same show, but at different times. And, both fighters rated each other. Yeah, they rated each other. And, what was, what was so crazy about it all is that, Errol Spence gave Terence Crawford ring resume. Woo! All right, so let's get down to it. It's no doubt that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford both got mutual respect for each other outside of the ring, right? Both are family men. Both are countrymen. Both, got ranges and farms type of thing going on, situations. It's a lot of similarities outside of the ring, right? Well, inside the ring, there are some similarities that a lot of us say that, they're 50-50 on paper. But Spence, I tell you what, just cut to the chase, he gave Terence Crawford like a 0.5 out of a 10. Well, while busting in the laughter. And what's crazy about it is Crawford rated Spence's resume a 7.0. Oh man, look, Crawford is 39-0 with 30 knockouts to Spence's ledger of 28-0 with 22 KOs. Some critics, they be, digging at Crawford's resume, digging at opponents in his past. But I feel as though he fought the best of who it was at that time, who it was available that would fight him, or however it was laid. That was his path. We didn't criticize it when he was going through it, but we criticized it after it. So I don't join along with that type of thing right there. But Spence, he said, look, man, he won't impress with Crawford's defense or punch resistance. And, rating his skills a 3.5 and a 4.0 respectively. So oh man, look, Spence is entitled to his opinion, y'all. You know what I mean? He's a champion fighter, and he's entitled to his opinion, okay? That's all we can say on that. But on the other side, Crawford rated Spence speed a 5.0 and gave his footwork and defense both a 6.0. And, on the other hand, both of them agree, far as with the conditioning, the ring IQ, a 9.0 for both. But when you tally it all up, what's crazy about it is Crawford average skills rating for Spence was a 7.0, while Spence's average rating for Crawford was a 5.4. Oh man, that got me rolling inside because hey, it's Spence's opinion, right? You can't argue about a man's own opinion. You can, but is it going to change his opinion? No. It's just going to add some more fuel to the fire. Because I tell you what, if a man like me, Crawford, done heard this already and he pissed, he probably in the gym working even harder. So I just hope these guys don't overtrain and hurt each other in sparring. Take it easy, fellas. Remember, leave it in the ring and not in the sparring. And I see a lot of fighters do that. They fight so hard in sparring that they leave it all in sparring when they should have left it in their gas tank and pace themselves. But that's up to their trainers. Their trainers and coaches got to be smart enough to know how to pace their fighter. Not to overexert him so that he won't be wore out by the time it's fight time. So, I just hope everything goes good. I hope both fighters come in the ring at 100%. That's what I want. I want both fighters because I love both fighters, man. Real talk. I know you can't love both. Yeah, I can. It's my mind. It's my body. I can love who I want to love. I'm a fan of both of these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of the sport of boxing, first of all. And I got my list and category of fighters that I'm a fan of. So, miss me with all that, this, that, and the third. But I got my list. You know what I mean? I got my list. So, I'm going to keep it rolling like that. And if you want to know my list, you got to subscribe to the channel. If you want to know my list. But, getting back to the matter at hand here, what do you think about, what Spence rated Crawford's ring resume? Because that's really where all the negative has been, is the criticizing of the opponents Terence Crawford has fought compared to the opponents that Errol Spence has fought. So, and even Errol Spence criticizes a lot of his opponents at 140, and so, those are things that people discuss a lot of the times, but I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because reason being is because in that time in the moment when that fighter was coming up from 140 to 147, you know, we won't criticize. We were enjoying. We were entertained. You know, we were happy. We were celebrating. We were cheering. And now there's so many people that just love to turn the tide, you know, join the bandwagon, switch, you know, like people ain't watching, like people don't know. And a lot of people don't care. You know, a lot of people are bandwagoners. They, you know, they jump from ship to ship and then down, you know, the next man or down the person that they was, you know, so much of a fan of. Maybe they got ignored, maybe they didn't get through, or maybe the fighter never acknowledged them or whatever. Who knows? But I will say, you know, as for me, you know, I'm the unbiased. That's my name. That's the name of the game here. You know, I love everybody, you know. I just don't love no cheaters and no woman beaters. Hey, so anyway, you know, with that being said, you know, this right here is a mega fight, y'all. So get yourself together. Get your popcorn. Go ahead and buy the pay-per-view. If you ain't got your ring tickets, you know, or go ahead and hit up Dave and Buster's near you. Find out if they, you know, they streaming a joint or whatever. You know, make your own fight party if you can't get the Dave and Buster's, you know, or, you know, them type of joints that be, you know, showing the fights and whatnot, the pay-per-views and stuff. There's so many joints, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For y'all hustlers and busters out there and the ones that ain't got the bread to really do what they need to do and entertain at the crib. But if you can, you know, make you some wings and things. You know, throw you some fries in the air dryer or something. You know, make some sandwiches. You know, get your fam and your folks over there. You know, charge them about $5, $10 a piece. Let them know how much this junk costs. It's like $84.99, boss. You know, so look, you gotta chip in if you're trying to dip in. And that's how it is if you whip in. So with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, PrimeTimeTalkTV.com, and copy some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out. Till next time.